What's going on, YouTube? What's going on? I had to pull over for a minute for this cooking. I heard at the park, but I had to pull over real quick just so I could do this video about this Muppet looking. It actually looked like Animal from the Muppets. He called himself a DJ. Leonard Remix Roy, with all that space in between his teeth. That boy got enough teeth. I mean, nah, he got enough teeth to cover 12 square miles. 12 square miles. You can put a tooth every foot. And he got enough to cover it. For real. So, the square foot in his mouth is not normal. It isn't. He got so much he got a lot of square footage in his mouth. Then he gets on here talking about my stepson kids. Like, dog, that's strange, man. That's like some pedo type stuff for you to start talking about some kids and how they look and how they dress. What you looking at kids for like that, bro? You one of them pedicicles? You with the pedophile, nigga? So, Leonard Roy, man, you make Cynthia G content true. You make Cynthia G content true. You talk all this individualism about your Nazi sled, your little red Delta Sigma Theta little car you got. All you need is your Delta plates over the back of it. I want me to send you some customized Delta plates. And then that little carport you live in, like, bro, you need to build with some other brothers, man, and create more of get you some more resources, and you said you got rental property. Well, why you living in a carport, man? But then I'm kind of jumping around. I'm just freestyling this, bro. Like, I'm not really a YouTuber. I do other things. I'm not a YouTuber. So, why do you have to put kids in this situation, bro? Why the first thing you went to was kids? You went to the kids? That little kid you had, I took the video down of the kids because I don't want grown men looking at my grandkids. That's pedo-like, bro. You talking about their clothes and stuff like that? Come on, Leonard Roy. Come on, bro. But all this started over you. You ain't nothing but an old troll. The old troll. You ain't nothing but an old troll, man. You ain't got nothing to do when you should have something to do. Because there's plenty of work out here to be done, bro. Even if your mission is to help. You know what? I heard you saying that you got your son and all that, and you went to the army, and you know what I mean? You can do all these push-ups and pull-ups, and you know what I mean? Your FICA score and all that. You know what? If that's what you want to do, you know what? Why don't you start a non-profit, bro? Instead of being online telling people, start an organization. It ain't got to be non-profit. The U.S. Army, all them hashtags, and Trump 24, they'll send you some money. Start an organization, man. And teach little boys about FICA scores. And definitely that little baby that you was just talking to, because my grandbaby is 4 and the other one is 3. If that little boy you had on there is 5, you need to work on your training and teaching skills, bro. Your culturally responsive teaching is not culturally responsive. It is not. I'm sorry, bro. Your culturally responsive teaching is not culturally responsive. And you black, nigga. Talking to another black kid, and you can't even teach him right. Teaching him about some Darth Vader and CP3O or whoever the hell that. Man, I don't watch Star Wars. Kind of what? We was outside playing basketball and hooping and tumbling on springs, bro. Sitting in old cars in the backyard and you know what I mean, act like we was driving. I don't watch no Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? We rode bikes up to the opera house and stuff like that when we was younger. The hell. And when I got older, I definitely don't have no time for no Star Wars. what Common say? You put a nigga in Star Wars. Well, what about 2 then, nigga? I think total it's been 3 maybe. I don't really know too much about Star Wars. I remember Billy D was in it years ago. And then I think 1 or 2 people been in Star Wars. It's been black since then. But I'm not no Star Wars person. Only time I watched Star Trek was when I was finna go to sleep. So I wasn't really, it put me to sleep. So, you need to work with that kid some more, man. The kid vocabulary, I'll put the video back up soon, but I was just kind of skeptical of you talking about a kid, what a kid got on. You know, you're a grown 60,000-year-old man. So, bruh, you gotta come up with a non-profit or something all this time you got and help these little brothers with a FICO score or help them learn about a FICO score or who's this calling me? Yeah, help them learn about a FICO score or help them. I mean, if some young brothers that's out here real bad, help them get themselves together so they can go to the army. If that's what you believe in, that's what you're sending your son to. But don't come on YouTube trying to throw this stuff in our face like you some big time. You ain't use that U.S. Army for a resource to help these little brothers out here. It's a couple of them that might as well just go to the army. Because to me, it's the last resort to me, and that's probably what it was for you. Because you look like a nigga who been drinking, was a failure a long time ago when you was younger, a fucked up nigga, and then your parents sent you to the army. That's one of them type of niggas you are. Or you probably went to the reserves. You go do some stuff once a month, or one weekend out the month, and talking about you served this country. You standing at a damn base somewhere, just cleaning boots and washing cars. Y'all might do a little something here or there, but y'all you ain't put in no work for this country, man. Just cause you didn't went and did a couple push-ups and went up on it, and then even if you went over to Iraq, nigga, y'all still ain't came home with no weapons of mass destruction. You ain't came home with none of them. So when you so that was a failure. And then, you know, that's it, man. Remix motherfucking Roy. Leonard Roy. Boy, what kind of, boy, you know you 180 years old with a name like that. Oh, and you know what a new business you need to start, man? Oh, you know, I got a couple things. You need to start a business with some chapstick, nigga. Your motherfucking lips look like you know, when you was little, you know, like when you were, like the scab almost finna come off and you'll go and take it off. And it, like part of it, different colors. That's actually that's how your face look. Like an old scab. That somebody, that's a scab somebody done pulled off their knee or something. That's exactly what you remind me of, an old scab on somebody's face. Or their knee. That's what your face look like. So, yeah, man, that 5-year-old that you was just talking to, man, you gotta understand my stepson son is 4. And his other son, Bentley, is 3. Okay, and then he does run a pallet company. And then he also do tinning. So he getting there. And he work. So he is dependent on the white man a little bit. But I'm teaching my kid, just like my 16-year-old son, working on him to start his own wave grease. Mr. Tsunami. I made him come up with the name. I bugged up laughing. But guess why he said? Because he said he got killer waves, man. I said, son, I appreciate that. That's creative. Thank you. So I went to college for a couple years, but I ain't got all them degrees. I got my knowledge through these eyes and these ears. That's how I did it. And asking the right questions and knowing when to keep my mouth closed. So, you know, I done traveled all over this country and created several brands. So I don't need no help of no white man. Anything the white man helped me with, they got paid for. If I bought anything from them wholesale or whatever it was, they got paid for it up front, and then I went and resold it. They didn't sell it for me and help me make the profit. I did it myself. Created my own lane. In and out of lanes just to sign my name. Words of Bob Ganja. In and out of lanes just to sign my name. Went from sitting on sets to cashing checks, man. Drinking Marlowe. I drink Marlowe now. Drinking Marlowe while doing my little payroll. I only got a couple employees now. Got 2. So it's cool, man. But definitely that 5-year-old Leonard remix animal looking ass Roy from the Muppets with a scab face. Take that 5-year-old and he don't understand what you're saying because the words that's coming out your mouth are like you drunk from that Budweiser. You don't hear it because you drink Budweiser all day. That's the next. You finna have your grandbaby going to the grocery store. I mean, I'm sorry. You finna have your grandbaby going to the refrigerator to get you a cold one, bro. And he gonna send him to the army. He ain't gonna do nothing but come home. And just like your son gonna come home and just brag on a Bentley or a Benz. I'm sorry. He gonna brag on the Benz. And then the grandbaby gonna do the same thing. But our community gets no return, bro. I am training my two youngest. I am training them to whatever they do. I don't care if you go be a lawyer, if you be an electrician, you got to come back and serve this community some type of way. This community that we stay here in the city that I'm in. You ain't teaching your son to do that. Teaching your son to go get the white man money and then move where the white man at. And that's been going on too long, bro. It was going on way before I was born. I'm almost 50, man. Them kids too little to be mine, man. You see this little gray on my face? Like, you think I got some kids that's 4 and 5, man? Little dumbass dude. So, yeah, man, keep talking to that kid and get some books for them so they can read them. Because TV and all that stuff ain't you trying to teach a kid through TV? That's dumb too. You had to learn from a white man screaming in your face, remember? When you first went to the army. Don't they get all up in your face like this? Show me your war face! Ah! It ain't good enough yet. Go back and practice, nigga. That's what they was telling your ass. Let me see your war face. It took you about, actually the second time, I think your teeth had separated a little bit more by the end, and you actually scared the fuck out of the sergeant, man. And he let your ass go ahead and go jump over the goddamn shit and run up under shit and all that shit and soup y'all up and think that y'all becoming men. Cut your hair all low and shit like you're a goddamn skinhead. Keep your boot shine, nigga. Boot shining ass nigga. Peace.